Sambora. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, hot and nervous.
Hot?
How about you?
Oh, I'm hot, but I'm not nervous.
No, I know. That's supposed to be my place. Okay, second time in Holland during your tour.
That's right.
Nice weather this time.
Beautiful.
How do you keep the action in it, like the spirit?
I think, it's such a privilege to be able to play these big places. There are not many of us musicians left that actually have the privilege of this level of success. So I think that we respect that very much. I think it's very, very important to us, very dear to our hearts. I mean, every day before I go on stage, I pinch myself and make sure I'm there.
Is it true? Is it real?
And then I go, thank God, thank you very much, and let's go to work and have a good time.
And you also know in which country you are when you're on stage, or is that?
Oh yeah, definitely. No. We're more aware now than we've ever been. I think that when we were a young rock and roll band, we definitely lived the American dream, the life. We don't remember too much of it actually. So that we decided about 5 or 6 years ago, that we really want to be conscious and be a part of the whole process, not just be a part of the.
So you can tell your grandchildren.
Yeah, and just so you have the great memories of all the, because when 80,000 people or whatever it is are pouring, giving you their hearts. It's a very great feeling. It's a great feeling. So we want to remember it this time.
You remember your earlier songs, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. So I can ask my question.
Sure.
How do you look on them now? Because you wrote them a while ago. How is your perspective to them?
Not too fond. I'm not really too fond of the older material. The first two albums, actually, when I in retrospect, when I listen to them, I think they're good in a way, but they're just so far from what we've become, as musicians. It's hard to listen to. It's almost like looking at your awkward teenage pictures, you know what I mean? That's what it's kind of like. It's like a scrapbook, and all those songs are like our teenage pictures, our growing up. We grew up in public, unfortunately, and sometimes it's a little embarrassing when you look at a video or something like that, and I look at the clothes or something that I was wearing, and the way I looked. I know, but you just go to yourself, what was I thinking?
Why?
Why did I do anything like that? It's horrible, man.
Lay your hands on me, lay your hands on me, lay your hands on me. Lay your hands on me, lay your hands on me, lay your hands on me. Whoa, whoa, lay your hands on me. Whoa. giving me a thrill. Won't need no anesthesia, no nuts to bring a pill. I got a dirty kind of addiction, doesn't leave a track. I got a toast for your affection, like a monkey on my bed. Ain't no paramedics, save my heart attack when you need. That's what you get for falling in love. Let you breathe, you get a little bit when you're on your knees. That's what you get for falling in love. When I'm addicted, your kiss is the drug. Your love is not medicine. Medicine is what I need. Shaky love, it's not medicine. There ain't no doctor can cure my disease. Medicine.
Well, hello, back in Holland for the second time on your tour. Yeah, you've been on the road for a while now. And is everything coming together the way you want it to happen on this tour so far?
Well, it's an enormous tour. It's been the biggest thing we've ever done and ever dreamed of doing. And this is sort of like the victory lap. You know, we took a long break in the middle of it, which is something we would have never done in the past. But this last leg of it, which is all these enormous stadiums and fields, has been great. The production's great, band's playing great, shows are very long, so it's good.
Yeah, you're still up to it for tonight as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
So I'm here.
And right now you're charting with Hey God, and we got this terrific special bonus CD. And there's 2 tracks. One, Mrs. Robinson. Why?
It was a challenge by a television host in London who asked, he says, you guys are pretty famous for playing different covers and blah, blah, blah. And we said, yeah. He says, can you play Mrs. Robinson? And we said, well, give us about 5 minutes to figure it out. and then he says, okay, well, we're going to do it national TV now. And I went, okay. So we figured it out, and then, we remembered the words, and we just worked it out. Between Richie and the guys, we could figure out anything. And so it came out so good that we let them put it on the bonus CD.
And you and Richie, you write and produce. Are you on the same level, or do the songs come together by fighting when you're...
No, I think collaboration is a give and take, but there's never any, I want that, no fighting. It's just trying to make sense of a lyric and to get the point across with the music. No, I think that the collaboration is very equal.
Yeah, oh, well, you're a super band who's making songs over and over and over and over again. So I'm wondering, this is thinking ahead, when the tour is over, what is going to happen?
We're doing solo records next. Richie's working on one right now. He just played me a couple songs today, and I'm doing the same thing. And we're going to take a long break from touring and doing, Bon Jovi, but it's only because, the opportunity to diversify is there.
Like movies, for example?
I'm doing another movie. That's hence the mustache coming in, and I'm starting another film as soon as we're done. And yeah, I've got one that's coming out at the end of the year, one that's coming out right now over here, finally. So I'm doing a lot more movies.
When, do you ever think about making your own movie, like just, getting out there and doing everything yourself?
It's hard enough acting, I couldn't imagine writing it or directing it right now. No, it's that'd be something way in the future.
Woo! Welcome to my shower. How are you tonight? Let's just think of this as one big old jacuzzi, so all you girls want to take your clothes off, it's okay with me. All I want is everything. Your kids sits on his porch, it's noon. Trying to figure out just what it's doing, why I grew up so soon. With all the games, no guns, but you can learn in school. Gotta be somewhere out of here. She's mad as life is cool. But with this Puerto Rican girl who's trying to change her life. Change her place and name because the grass was green on the other side. Turn her back, she ran away, she to the night. Her friends and family feel the pain, she's the one who cries. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Oh, tell me what you need. I want everything. I want it all. And love of heaven, nothing. I'm gonna take just anything. Got my mind set on something. All I want is everything. It's my life and I ain't running. I'm no puppet on a string. I want more than I see coming. All I want is everything. All I want is everything. My next door neighbor Donnie died in his room just the other day. His brother come home, found him dead on the floor, got the needle in his veins. Guys come down with a body there to say Donnie's a casualty. But all it's about is the boy checked out, couldn't live reality. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. I want everything. I want it all. Had enough of everything. I'm gonna take just anything. Got my mind set on something. All I want is everything. It's my life tonight. On the string, I want more than I see coming. All I want is everything. All I want is
look at your older songs and you look at your songs now, what would you do in the future? Like, you know, if you make 3 steps.
I'm preparing a new solo album right now, and it's going very. I'm in the writing process, and it's going rather well. I think what happens is that as you grow up a little bit and you see more of the world or whatever, we have a very lucky education going all over the world. You know, different things come into you. When we first started to write songs, it was basically about a few things: music, women, broken hearts, and life on the road. You know, that's basically because that's all we knew, and that's what we wrote about. Now, as you get older, you have different views on sociology and people, and you reach out sometimes for people, and also we write sometimes in the third person. So it's a it's a
in
different
the third
process.
person?
Yeah, like a song called "Hey God" that's actually out right now. Mm-hmm. It's really about. It's not about us. It's about an observation we made about people having a hard time in the world today, like homeless people and this, that, and the other thing. It's not like they're bad people.
No.
But they just got a raw deal, you know? So, I mean, we write about those kind of things, too. So.
Are you really aware of that? Because
absolutely.
If I look at you now, like you're Bon Jovi and so big, aren't you up in your own world that...
So big.
Yes, we think you're big.
On my way, I'm making it big time. No, I was kidding.
No, but are you still in touch, do you think, with everything that is going on?
You know what it is? It's you still got to be in touch with the world. You know, we're not idiots.
No, this is what I meant.
I know that. I know you.
But...
No, we have to. You know, I mean, we're very involved with people charities. We really don't make it not known that much and stuff like that. But with the Red Cross, see what happens is when you're on the road. Also, like we were on tour in America a few years back, and a big flood came through the Midwest. So we had 20 shows, and we decided to give half the money to each show, with the Red Cross, of course, to the people and the flood victims, because we saw it firsthand. We were there. We talked to all these people who lost their homes and their lives. So I mean, yeah, we're pretty in touch with it. Yeah.
So you're a good guy as well.
I think so. I hope so. I mean, we try to be. So, some good guys got to make it, right? Might as well be honest.
And I got one big question for you. You go solo, and then you have Bon Jovi. Mm-hmm. Isn't it sometimes hard to not get those two mixed up?
No, it's very, very different energies. I think when you're working with a band, because you're working with 4 other guys that you respect, and everybody has to have their say. But when you're doing a solo artist, you're painting, I like to call songs pictures in my head. I paint sound pictures, right? So if I'm doing it by myself, it's going to end up very, very, my vision of it. And then if you're working with other people, you have to involve their visions out of respect. So it's a very different energy. I'm lucky enough to be able to do both. So it's a wonderful thing.
Okay, that's good. And do you have any inspiration on the tour as well? Like, does it get a lot of inspiration? You just told me about the floods.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, sure. I mean, I've been writing on the road. I mean, it's not too often that I have the time to actually sit down and think about,
That's what I was
ponder.
wondering.
You know. But occasionally I'll write some music, and I actually just finished a song last week. So I must have been inspired. Yeah.
Do you already have an idea of when it's going to happen, or is it still?
No, I'd like it to happen early next year. So I'm hoping that you can't rush the creative process, but.
You're a real creator. Okay, I want to thank you very much for this. And later on, we're going to do something with Jon and a big guitar, and you'll see it later. Thank you very much.
Lost the house, I'm boarding to the dream. We're barely holding on when I'm in way too deep. We're 2 paychecks away from living out on the streets. She's a working single mom, like a saint she don't complain. She never says a word, but she thinks that she's to blame. The son just got convicted, he blew some cop away. She did her best to raise him, but the world got in the way. Hey God, tell me what the hell is going on. It seems like all the good is gone. It keeps on getting harder hanging on. But hey God, didn't let you know I want to scream. These days you're even harder to believe. I know how busy you must be. But hey God, do you ever think about me? Born into the ghetto, 1991, just a happy child playing beneath the summer sun. Vacant lots is playground, my 12 has got a gun. The odds are bet against them, Junior don't make 21. Hey God, tell me what the hell is going on. It seems like all the good is gone. It keeps on getting harder hanging on. But hey God, it's not you know I wanna scream.
Ga je zo vertellen hoe het allemaal werkt? Thank you very much. I'm just gonna ask the question for them to win it.
Okay.
Hij staat er echt op. En jij kan hem winnen. Handtekening van Richie staat er ook op. Als je me kunt vertellen welk nummer Hey God is op de CD These Days. Dus welk nummer dat is. Dus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. En wie weet maak jij wel kans op deze waanzinnige gitaar. That was my little Dutch blah blah blah
I saw
blah.
that.
And I want to thank you very much.
Okay.
Good luck on stage.
Thank you, Isabel.
And I hope to see you again.
Enjoy the show, darling.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks. See ya.
I get down on my knees. I'm gonna try this thing your way. I've seen a dying man too proud to beg, spit on his own grave. Was he too gone to save? Or did you even know his name? Are you the one to blame? Ha! I got something to say. Hey God, tell me what the hell is going on. It seems like all God is gone. It keeps on getting harder hanging on. But hey the music factory.